SC, let's stand up, baby. Yeah. King Talk Podcast, baby. Live straight to you. Come and ride with us, come and vibe with us. Matter of fact, pull up and go live with us. This is King Talk. Yeah, yeah. This is King Talk. Yeah, yeah. Come and ride with us, come and vibe with us. Matter of fact, pull up and go live with us. This is King Talk. Yeah, yeah. This is King Talk. Yeah, yeah.
Carolina, we here for you, baby. All the way to the moon and back. Yeah. 864, 803, 821, 843, 839, 854. Stand up, baby. We here for you. Chill.
Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of King Talk Podcast. You know how your boy do it. You here with the Scudder King and my boy.
Always, man. The OG Waterhead.
What's going on, my boy? Tell me how your week been, player.
Man, it's the same thing, you know.
There's different stroke, different motion?
Hey, man, same shit, different toilet, man. That's all it is.
Man, I just
Same
want me
shit,
a whole
different.
new, brand new toilet, player.
You just want you a new toilet.
Hell yeah, man. The work just been straight shitty all week.
Well, shit, man.
Busy all week.
You got to think about it now. When they say same shit, different toilet, you know what I'm saying? That basically saying you want a new life.
I
You
ain't
say
gonna
you
say I
want a whole. You say you
I
want
ain't
a
gonna
whole
say I
different
want
toilet.
a whole new
What's
life,
going
but I
on?
can
Yeah,
damn
yeah.
sure
Do I
use
need to-
another toilet.
I need to keep an eye on you. You
Nah,
don't-
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's just been a shitty week, man. It's been a rough week. I've been working real hard all week.
Well, you know, life come with the ups and downs. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
most definitely.
You know.
So how's the ups for you?
Well, the ups, man, like the old people say, I read about a whole bunch of old country niggas. I'm on top of the dirt.
Yeah.
So you on top of the dirt, you can do something.
Yeah, you can do something.
You get what I'm saying?
If you got breath and you wake up in the morning, you can do something.
If you got them grippers, them steppers work, man, it's up to you to find the motivation.
Yeah.
And I understand.
Back to King Talk Podcast. We in the building, y'all. Okay, we gonna get into it like this starting out the day. I'm telling you, player.
Start out with
You ready? The election is going on right now. We 2 weeks away. So let's go, people. Everybody need to get to the podiums and vote. Everybody need to vote. I don't care who you are. Vote. Vote. Because this is the most important time in the history of Americans. We need to vote. My vote, myself.
You know,
bro. My
You get
vote,
your spiel.
myself. Who you going with? I'm going with Trump. I'm going to vote for Trump.
Me really, man, I never have voted.
You never voted? Well, this is the time that you need to vote.
Why would I need to vote?
Because of the fact reason is that I ain't saying that she shouldn't be, she's just not the one to be president right now. And I feel like they pushing her into being the president. And I don't think I mean, Donald Trump cool, he okay. You know what I'm saying? But
Less of the two evils.
But you know, but between them two, I have to go with Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think that she really ready to be the president. You had 4 years with Biden, and I ain't never really heard your
You
name.
ain't got no accomplishments.
Yeah, I ain't heard your name.
You ain't got no
You ain't-
accolades.
Bro, you ain't got nothing going on behind the scenes. And then I seen an interview where they asked her what she would do different, and she said nothing. I mean, everything need to be changed. What we've been going through the last.
Well, you
4
see
years.
what I'm saying? It was strategic from the get-go because she, like you said, she had them years with Biden, and when she could step into the role of leadership, she didn't do nothing. So what happened with that right there? First, we got the Trump, Donald Trump,
Right.
and then I got to let Joe Biden feel incompetent and let people build faith and value in me. So now that's coming to the stage. But she using improper tactics, which is a political tactic, pulling the race card, like I said before. But even on top of that, when it come to voting, the perception of inclusion is strong.
Go ahead, go more deeper into that.
Well,
what you mean when you say that?
The perception of inclusion, like when you're a part of something. See, if you understand there's 3 parts to government, and once you look at those parts and break them down, when it get to the voting part, the president is picked by electoral colleges. That's not us voting. That's, you know what I'm saying?
I understand that, but right now is the time for the people to be heard. If you got both voices that's being heard, you can't overturn the people.
So do you
You know what I
do you
mean?
understand what electoral college it is? They do the voting for. So your electoral colleges is based off the size and the population of your your state or wherever you come from.
Okay.
So now those people that who are those electoral colleges, you know what I'm saying, they could be Democrat, Republican, they can go either way. Liberals. So even though we voting down here, that's why I say the inclusion. We feel like we included on the vote, but when our vote really doesn't matter when it fall in the hand of the electoral college, which is not us.
Well, we still need to vote. Everybody need to get out and
We-
vote.
we-
No, bro. What you saying is, way you delivering your message is that people shouldn't get out and vote.
I didn't say that. I'm just.
I mean,
I'm
the way
letting you.
saying it is
I'm
like,
letting. No,
well,
that's the way
our
you
vote's
took
not
it.
gonna matter. Yes, your
It
vote
don't.
do matter. Yeah.
What
yeah.
it matter for?
They get the next president in the chair.
So you must didn't hear nothing I just said.
I heard everything you said.
Well,
I
you
just
couldn't-
agree with most of what you just said. Some of it sounded all right, but I didn't agree with all of it. I think that
So
people should get out and be heard.
Your voice should be heard, but
Right.
if you want to be impactful and make a change, your vote that make a difference is your local vote. Your judge.
Yeah, well, we're not.
Understand.
Right now, we are not on local.
I
local
know.
vote.
I understand
right
that.
now,
If you
we are
want your
talking
vote,
about presidential,
if you want your vote to count,
election right now, bro. We're talking right now, right this second.
they always told me you can't tell a man nothing. You can't.
You
tell
can't
him
tell. I don't listen. Because I'm talking about now. Now we need the people to get out and vote.
I understand
and I don't
that.
care if you making a vote for Harris or Trump, but you need to get out and vote.
My point. I'm not saying don't vote. What I am stating is that if you want your vote to actually count, in the local is the only thing that really matters because our vote does not influence the electoral college.
Okay.
You go back to government. I understand what you're trying to put out, but in all actuality, it don't count. That's like I'm gonna jump the ball. That's like me calling you a black man. When you say a black man, we know exactly what I'm talking about, what you're talking about, or what kind of person we're describing.
Right.
But in the eyes of law, in the Black Law Dictionary in government, black is not recognized as a race. Even though they put it on your little applications, black, that it doesn't count as a race.
No, it don't. African American do.
African American, which is also, it count, but it's also a misnomer.
I'm just saying though, some people read a lot into things. I don't read in a lot into it. As long as I count. As long as you matter.
I dig it.
I think that people should get out and vote because it matters. Your vote matters. You can say that it don't matter, but then when people saying that, oh, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, and then they do a re-voting again. So why it don't matter?
Why it don't matter? When you look at have you looked at the election?
Yeah, there's plenty of election.
Okay, so when they counted up, when they had on red and blue states, we're swinging it over here, this, that, one thing to another.
Right.
They counted electorals. Look at it, pay attention.
Okay.
They ain't counting the people. I get it.
They counting the vote, bro.
Okay, I understand.
So you not go vote. Well, that's cool. You not go vote. If you was go vote, who would you vote for?
Oh, if I was to
It
vote.
don't even matter who you go vote for, because if you ain't go vote, it doesn't really
No,
matter.
you
who
asked
go
me a
vote.
question.
I don't want to know the
Yeah,
answer.
you want to know.
I just don't want to know. At this point, I don't want to know the
yes,
answer.
you do.
For what?
It's
if you
on your
not
mind.
Go vote, if you not go vote,
It's
it
on your
doesn't
mind.
matter. It doesn't matter.
It's on your mind.
It
now.
doesn't
So
matter.
I'm gonna
You
help you
could
out.
be the one that actually got Trump in the chair and you decided not to go up there. That's how I'm going to look at it if he don't win.
You gonna blame it on me?
All of it. Everything gonna be blamed on you if Trump don't make it, and they gonna say he gonna lose by 295 votes. It'll be 294.
He need to call
vote.
me out.
It's your fault.
I dig it.
King Talk Podcast, man. We just in here chopping it up, man, getting it together. The first of the year is coming real fast, y'all. You got Thanksgiving coming up, then you got Christmas coming up, then New Year's.
Boy, that
New
nigga
Year's
sound like he finna
big.
try to sell you, son.
Nah, I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say today.
Hey, boy, you sound like you finna sell
I ain't
something,
got
boy.
nothing to say, y'all. I ain't
Boy,
got
you
nothing to
boy,
say.
you can make $200,000 a year knocking on doors, boy.
Man, I'm just
Boy, you
living,
tough.
man. I'm just living, man.
You tough.
Word. How you been, brother? I keep asking you that, man, but you seem like
man.
you're going through something.
Why would I go through something?
You looking stressful today.
I'm looking stressful.
Yeah, you look like I was
Boy,
stressed
you
out
know
today.
you got them bad eyes.
I do, man. I got glaucoma real bad. It's real bad in my system.
For real.
Oh yeah, man, most definitely.
You know, I can fix that for you.
Huh?
Visine mixed with Hennessy and just pour a little bit in your eye.
You'll be in jail before you 50.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and put it.
Well, hold on.
on
What
you.
kind of jail? Jail or the big boy?
No, you going to prison.
Oh
You
no,
gonna
don't
go
lock
to
me
big
up,
boy.
man.
You going to big boy. You ain't going straight jail. You going to big boy.
I don't want none of that, man.
Yeah, man. But listen though, how you feel about what's going on with Jay-Z and Beyonce and P Diddy and
The
all the rest of
speculation
'em?
that's out.
Yeah.
Oh man, I think it's a tangled web, man. And just like the old title say, in too deep. A lot of them got their hands on different stuff. A lot of extortion going on.
Mm-hmm.
Backdoor deals. It seemed like it's normal. You know what I'm saying? It just like it's news to us. In those circles, man, a lot of people talk about it here and there. It just news
Right.
to us
Yeah,
because
but
we
see-
ain't in the know.
Yeah, when you don't know, it's always gonna be speculation.
It's gonna be.
I mean, we speculated on him for the last 2 or 3 weeks, but the truth is, though, I don't know what he was doing with the baby oil. Really don't care what he was doing with the baby oil.
Well-
really don't care what he got going on in his life because it ain't gonna benefit me none.
So let's
You know what I
let's
mean?
look at it. Even you right. At the end of the day, it has no bearing. It's
Yeah, it ain't gonna
it's
benefit me
something to
none.
do to kill time.
Yeah.
When you could be
I
more
agree.
productive with
I
your
agree.
time.
Most people finding something to lynch on to kill time because they ain't happy with their current situation.
You know.
That's how I look at it.
So
bro.
let me pose this question right here.
Go ahead with it.
If you had to sit at home for a whole week by yourself, could you? I mean, don't go nowhere. Just chill by yourself.
I can sit at my house by myself for a whole year or better because I'm happy with myself. You know what I'm saying? When you happy with yourself,
You comfortable
you
with yourself.
comfortable. Like nothing can bother you unless
You know what
let
you
it bother
like.
you.
A lot of people they can't even tell you. They can tell you what the people around them like. They can't tell you what they like.
Oh yeah, no.
They uncomfortable with themselves, so they're not, and they need the distraction to hide from themselves.
They'll try to tell other people how they should feel, how they should be, or what they. But if a person's strong, they supposed to know themselves. You don't need nobody to tell you how you should do nothing. You know what I mean? I mean, if somebody giving you advice, now there's a difference in somebody trying to tell you something and giving you advice. You know what I'm saying? If somebody give you an advice, then it's of course I would want you to listen. But actually, you just sitting up and somebody just telling you, hey man, you need to try this, you need to do this, you need to do that. You know what I mean?
Everything you can't tell.
Everything's on your own time.
You
on
catch
your
what I'm
own
saying?
being.
We can't feel Elon Musk's shoes. At the same time, Elon Musk wouldn't make it in Spartanburg for a second.
Nah, he won't make it in Lawrence Union now. One of those spots.
So everybody got their own talents. You catch what I'm saying?
See, South Carolina is like
Full of talent.
more
just-
than full of talent.
We just ain't tapped into like that.
Man, South Carolina is phenomenal. South Carolina is more than itself, man. It's just that we don't have the outside reach as others. And I think that the celebrities that actually look back, one of my homeboys and the people I see and the people I talk to, when you look back at it, they scared of South Carolina. The celebrities
What you mean? I'm lost.
It's because of the fact reason how it's such a Jim Crow state.
Okay.
You see
Oh
what I'm saying?
yeah.
You feel me? When they come here and want to do something, it's always it's gonna be a harass off top.
So
You know what I mean? They won't be able to get it off the ground without a lot of harassment. They'll never be able to bring that money here and do the thing. They can come through, like they can breeze through.
So I
They can
got two things.
Go ahead.
Touch on one and jump off for it real quick. Sundown towns still exist, bro. Sundown towns still exist.
Go ahead.
A sundown town is just like that. Don't let the sun beat your black ass out of here. So if you get caught in a sundown town and you black after that sun go down, it's like vigilante, anything go.
Why you gotta put it in such a sundown town?
That's they call sundown town. They still exist. It got one in North Carolina. My uncle just went up there a little
So
while
you say
back.
you can party all night, but when the sun come up, you gotta get on back out of there.
No, it's backwards. You during the day, like if we dropping off deliveries or one thing, we deliver, man. We going through, we take care of our business, boom, fine and dandy.
Right.
But once that sun go down,
You gotta get on through.
you don't get caught.
Okay. I understand what you're saying.
On top of that, like you say, when it comes to the big wheels that really power government and everything else. Do you remember Yo Gotti, Suge Knight, and Jay Prince was gonna start a distribution?
Mm-mm.
It was years ago when the boys first started having trouble.
Right.
Them boys gonna get a distribution. Where was the money at? The money was in distribution. But we can't let you have that much power. So that's when simultaneously when the news got out, within 2 weeks of them boys having that meeting and structuring what they were gonna do, the feds rushed all of them simultaneously and tied them up. Jay Prince got old interviews talking about it. Irv Gotti got old interviews talking about it.
But like I said, Irv Gotti and Yo Gotti will go.
I mean, not Yo Gotti. Irv Gotti.
I want to think. Yo, who you say?
I got tangled. It was Irv Gotti, Jay Prince, and Suge Knight.
Okay. I know it wouldn't have been Yo Gotti, but you know what I'm saying. I understand.
Yeah,
but,
I got tangled.
You know, the talent here in South Carolina, back to South Carolina, the talent here is. I talking about boy, bar none. I don't heard guys rap that are bar none. Like back in the day, I used to listen to this guy named TJ. His name was Terrence. He from Union. Fire in the mouth. Then you had a group come through with the Super Day Kid, Noise Ruckers. They had great talent. They had Stouffer. They had Screech. They had the guy named Dizzy, Craven. They had a lot of good talent on their
They had a little squad.
They had a little squad, a little like five squad. And then you know, I had also back in the early 2000s, I had this club called the Spotlight, and I used to do rap battles. And these guys come out of Newberry. I want to say Newberry.
I remember that.
You remember that? Them boys.
Rest in peace, Troy. Him and Troy now went head up.
Yeah. Rest in peace to him. Shout out to Troy. But them guys come down, man. Them boys was fire. You know what I mean?
You had a lot of good talent, man. Going back to learns like Troy Williams. Now you just sang their ass off.
Right. Keisha Watson, church singer, man. Bad, man.
She got a beautiful voice, but like when you step over to them boys, they were writing their own songs. They wasn't just recited songs.
Yeah, but Keisha bad, bro.
Keisha tough.
Keisha blow.
Huh? She the local Diana Ross now.
And then, what about that boy from Woodruff?
Which one?
Walters. Eric Walters.
Got me on him.
Eric, I want to say his name, Eric Walters.
Man, Didi was the
that boy right there could sing, boy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about rapping. I would say Didi one of the deadliest things.
He wasn't a rapper. He was like an R&B / you know what I'm saying. I think he was a church. Yeah, there's a couple of them come out of there.
Oh, they never make it nowhere.
Clarence, I think his name was Clarence. Or I can't really think his name, but
you know,
them boys was bad, man, coming up.
So what's the difference between them being here and Atlanta? And here you ain't got them big wheels. Like I said, a lot of people are scared to come in there. It's traditionally set in, so you ain't got a lot of big wheels to hide behind. So when you come up around here, it's more organic. You got to be able to pay your own way until you make it. You got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to beat the local scene. You know what I'm saying? It's the modern day Chitlin script. You see what I'm saying? You got to put yourself out there.
I think that basically here is that when they do it and they know they good, when you know you good, I think that they look at it as the outreach of me trying to get there is far. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you don't have record labels around here. You don't have regular big boy DJs that spinning your music like that right there around here.
We got local heroes.
We got local heroes. So and I think they just give up on that part. You know what I'm saying? But if they can actually get there, man.
We still hindered, man. Take my home. Check it out.
No more. I think the outreach
I say so.
Coming along. I
say so.
Yeah,
right here in Graycoat. My little people down here in Graycoat, Grind City, they been signed to Jay-Z for 10, 15 years. You catch what I'm saying?
Right.
10, 15 years. Troy and them had signed, you know what I'm saying, didn't go nowhere with it. My little homie in Graycoat right now, Didi's son, Mexico. Little Mexico guy.
He go in too.
OTF.
And then Big B son, them boy go in too.
They going, if they
be
if they can
traveling,
keep
going
if they
all over the place.
they can keep the trauma or the trouble away from cool cats, man. They don't know.
Oh
They don't know.
man, yeah.
If they can
But see,
keep, if
that's
they
the
can, if
thing,
they can,
that's the
if they
thing.
can keep their trouble separated from them and keep that same emotion and energy, they making moves, man.
Oh, they making great moves.
They making moves.
That's the thing. As long as you can keep that motion and keep that movement going,
Realize that.
you realize that I know I got it. Oh, you gonna get there.
Hey, because the sky's on the limit if you make it your ceiling.
That's it, bro. I shout out to that. The sky is the limit. Cause somebody gonna
only if you make it your ceiling.
No, I don't put the sky as the ceiling.
So check that. Exactly what I'm saying.
I'm trying to get out the sky and go to the universe.
That's what I'm sitting there telling you.
That's it.
The sky's the limit only if you set it as your ceiling.
Only if you set that as your ceiling. I agree with it. Shout out. But yeah, man, there's a lot of great talent in South Carolina. I think that, like I said, back to what I was saying first time, is that if the drive there, they'll get there. But I think that, like in Atlanta, in Atlanta, what the problem is different in Atlanta is that people willing to help you if you're in that same group. Down here, if you're in that same group, people too much envy you. Too many people hating on you. Too many people really,
it don't matter.
Really don't like that you coming up.
It really don't matter about a motherfucker hate, because if you tuned in on your craft, it don't matter what the next man say. So if you allow that to throw you off your square, you know what I'm saying, you need to reevaluate yourself, look in the mirror, you know what I'm saying, throw your chin up.
Oh yeah, but listen. That's not what I'm saying. See, you can make it alone. It's hard road, tough road. Everybody knows that. But when you in a group, it's more better. Like you got a group of friends that's supporting you. That's what we don't have.
You got a unit.
Yeah, you got a unit. You got people that supporting you. You know that your boy in the group is fire. He can rap his butt off, but you won't have him on your social media. You won't have him like everything. But you'll post a quote from another rapper that
I don't see too much of that.
Nah, you not gonna see that.
No, what I'm getting at, like how even if you take the little young guys that rap, you know what I'm saying, my homeboy kids and everybody making some kind of noise, everybody supporting them. They everybody pushing everybody. It be a little motherfucker ain't rapping worth a damn, but you got 40 motherfuckers done post them, you know what I'm saying? Like, like check it out. So they got the energy on my feed. I see that on my feed.
I don't see it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So I don't see when a motherfucker don't. Now, I know this shit exists. Yeah,
no,
everybody.
I don't see that on my feed. I'm just being honest. I don't see a lot of people supporting other people businesses, other people projects, other people things. Now I ain't saying that of course a few don't do it because they're their closest friends. I'm talking about as a unit, as being in the city. You know what I'm saying? If you know the person ain't no wrong to you and they good and they just started a hair salon or just started a nail shop or whatever they done started, why not give back the dick?
Just promote it. I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
Just promote.
But like I
within
say,
yourself,
well, let's put it like
a
this.
bigger outrange. That's all I'm saying. If you promote within what you got going on instead of what's going on in Memphis, what's going on in Atlanta, what's going on over here.
I get your drive. I get.
I just say that it'll be more impactful.
People, it don't cost nothing to share.
It don't cost nothing to like.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I mean, to share.
Yeah.
Just to share the quote. It don't cost nothing to share the promotion. It's free. You on there anyway. You
right.
can, but like I say, going back to my little tribe where I'm from, man, they, you know what I'm saying, exactly what you talking about, what we need to do. They be on.
Well, I know what's going on in LA, but like I said,
it's not everywhere.
It's not everywhere.
It's not everywhere.
No, it's not. But when you got genuine people that's knowing that your talent is there and you got genuine love that for everybody that's in the situation, then of course it gonna go farther. But when you got a bunch of people that's in and out,
well, you got a backbone.
You got people supporting you because you're doing it for the people.
If you got a backbone,
yeah, you're doing it for the people.
Yeah, if you got a backbone, but of course you're gonna be stronger. You catch what I'm saying?
Right.
They always say 2 heads better than one. When you sitting there, like even in your home life, you catch what I'm saying? We can make decisions, but you got that partner, you know what I'm saying, to tell you when you off. You know what I'm saying? When your partner off, you know what I'm saying, you can be like, hey, you off, you know what I'm saying? Reset. Yeah. But you know.
Yeah.
You know,
but you know, like I said, that everybody in life have a chance to be whatever they want to be. There's a lot of things.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you do. Everybody got a chance.
I said yeah,
but
no.
what's the no then?
What's the no?
Yeah.
Because
why you don't?
because like even when you talk about music, you gotta think about it. How many people don't wrote songs and them try to get them? Half that shit end up in the trash. It don't matter how much you put into it. It's opportunity, it's chance, it's hard work. It's a lot of variables to go into it. Sometimes you can profit off one of them. You got some people that might have all of them and still don't get nothing out
in
of
your
it.
heart, you looking at it wrong. In your
How
heart, you looking
I'm
at
looking at reality.
No, I'm talking about they'll be looking at it wrong in their
Oh.
heart. Because see, the thing is, even if you're a rapper and you ain't made no noise and you got CDs in the closet and maybe you don't sold nothing but 10. Or maybe people ain't bought nothing but 5 from you. But once they bought that one CD from you, you the man.
You're successful.
You successful.
You sold album.
You sold your work. So now anything else will be a pity party. Because you didn't make it to Lil Baby heights, don't matter. You still sold an album.
Well, you know.
You still made it. You still made it now. You might not make it in the light where you were so successful and had all that.
That's where they'll go wrong at in the first place, coming in. Now look at the people and the things that you're surrounded by to kind of gauge your own success. But don't use that gauge as your tool of I got to be better than him or one thing to another, because like you say, some people just gonna be better at it. Or some people gonna be more fortunate.
Well, I'm different. I'm bred different. I'm bred different. I'm bred different when you say that don't be better than the next. I'm always striving to be better than the next. I'm always striving.
Not to the point. I mean, like I said, that when you gauging your own success, now where your success end up at is all up to you.
Right.
But I'm not gonna look at you and say, I got to be better than you just because I'm looking at you and I got to be better than you, period. You like, that's like you know what I'm saying? And then use that as a tactic or tool between us.
Even if I can look at you and know that I never can do what you do or be where you be.
Ain't nothing wrong with me striving.
I wouldn't try to be where you be. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is about me is that my ego is in me to say that I can do that.
Ego can be deadly.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that, and I can do it better than you.
That's confidence. That's not ego.
You know what
because
I'm
the ego can get you borderline to go too far. If a person feed off ego too much, you get too cocky, too confident. You can automatically think and get comfortable in your ways and start making mistakes. You can cause friction with people and don't realize it with that big ego. But if I'm confident, if I know I'm worth and know what I'm capable of and what I can do, that's a difference. That ego can be deadly.
Well, however you want to cut muscle with me is that I'm built to try to be better. If you bowl 4 strike, I'm trying to bowl 5.
You're competitive. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's just how I am.
You're
That's
competitive.
how I'm wired.
And when you roll 5, I'm trying to roll 6.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
how I'm wired.
That's just competitive.
That's how I am.
But ain't no.
But if some people call it, damn, well, you got an ego.
No.
You don't think you think you the best.
I'm comfortable with what I do. I'm a realist. So when I want to engage and want to put my effort in something, yes, I want to do the best I can. And if I'm gauging by something, I'm gauging success, you know what I'm saying? I might use somebody as a model, but I'm not going to use it as malice. That's the difference what I was getting at a while ago. It's not going to be no malice, you know what I'm saying? Get to the point. Because some people will start hating you because you got more than you, just like you said. But friendly competition, you catch what I'm saying? If you pulled out a 600 bins, you see what I'm saying? Boy, my boy doing nice. Boy, let me goddamn shake a little leg with him, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boy, you see what I got? You know what I'm saying? We bump chest. Yeah, boy, you know. Friendly competition, ain't nothing behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what you want. You want a
but
team.
But every situation ain't like that.
Yeah, but you want a team that go drive you. If your team ain't driving you, then what is for? You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't have nobody around you that ain't driving you. That's the point.
They say show me your closest friend and I show you your fortune, your future. Show me your closest friends and I show you your future.
Well, you'll show me a good future then. You show me a great future. Call my closest friend? Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So now, even with that right there, not throwing no shade at nobody in particular or trying to sun anybody, now you look at it. Take the environment you grew up in versus the crowd that you deal with now. Which one would you be just prosperous dealing with that crowd from youth?
No.
You said that's my whole point. Show me your friends, and I'll show you your future.
No.
Once you change your mind and want, want better.
I wouldn't be as popular if I stayed doing the same thing. But then again, I couldn't say no to that neither. Because before I started what I do now, which is living in life, I was very successful as hanging with them. As well when I'm not doing my own thing now. It's just that what I do now in life takes me on a whole nother path, like a whole nother road, and it haven't
you're speaking about when you were younger. Yes, you had a good hustle. You ran across a good situation. You prospered off the situation. So them being around, and them being your friends, then now one of them help put now $1 in your pocket. You were just in a good situation and chose to hang with the same people that you always knew and loved. But like I said today, when you compare yourself from then to now, money follows some people. I told you one of the luckiest motherfuckers I ever met. But when you look at yourself from now to today, you're a business owner. The steps and the moves you make are different. You will be more prosperous doing what you're doing now, hanging with the crowd. Your conversation changed. You're grown up. You show growth. If you stayed in that same element, that same mind frame, it'd have been a risk. You gotta think about it. You did 8 years. So am I telling a lie?
Yeah, you telling the truth.
So am I telling a lie?
Nah, you telling the truth. I shot out there. You right. I did. If I would have stayed in the same environment, then of course my life would have been still going down the road. But the thing is about life. Once you get to a certain age, and I tell anybody, you never know, because some people say, man, you supposed to figure it out by the time you 30, 35 years old. I didn't. I was still a knucklehead all the way to about 36.
I mean, who telling you at 30, 35 years old, yeah, it would be good if you figured out by that age at that point, because you can be more progressive in life as years progress. But your situation is your situation. Some people learn late. You know what I'm saying? Some people are late bloomers.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I say. That's what I was getting at. Some people don't just figure the red out. Cause like me, I like to run in the street. Like, you know, you look at a chick, well, you getting a few $100s every week to, you know what I'm saying? You can make that same few hundred turn into 1,000, a couple thousand in a couple of days. You know, the money is what got me.
The turnover.
Yeah, the turnover is what killed me.
It's attractive now.
And it was hard.
It's attractive now.
It was hard to get away. When you can go make $30,000, $40,000 in a couple of weeks, man. You know, it was hard to get away. It was hard to get away from it. It was hard. I'm telling anybody, it took prison to change my way of thinking.
I tell you what, it wasn't shit for me when I ran from the police to jump out holding that knot, make sure I don't lose the knot. The car ain't stopped. The car ain't stopped. I got 1 foot out the door. Come on, man.
I'm talking about, bro, back then the way it was is not the way it is now. See, now the way it is, man, you know, you got you got so many rats. You got so many law-abiding citizens. You got so many cameras. You got little button cameras. You got little pen cameras. You got so much out here that can red light cameras. You got so
it's hard
much,
to get away from it.
It's so much. By the time you make a good significant number, say 25,000, you one of the hottest kids on the block. And then you can't put people on the way you really want to put them on in that type of environment, because in that type of environment, you known to stand out.
It's all how you do it.
Stand out is different. A dope boy walk is different. A nigga with money is different when you in that game. I've been in it, made money. When you in that game, you feel like the world is yours.
But everybody don't treat it the same.
No, when you first start off, you treat it like that because you ain't never seen that type of money.
No, not you. The majority of people, and a lot of people go broke. But I know a few people who just stayed quiet, stayed out the way. They didn't care about all that one thing to another and just stayed low. Right. Stayed in there for years, never had no hiccups. Yeah. And when they came out,
they were straight.
Because they shut their mouth. See, the thing about it, we want to be seen. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? That dope money is all BBL. You catch what I'm saying? The BBLs just grab your attention.
But see, you know, when you, like I said, when you look back on it, man, back then it was more easier. It was more way to move around. It's more of a party. Now
It being the same, bro.
it ain't the same no more, bro. You
I
got
ju-
too many
but
pills
you-
out here. You got too much fentanyl.
Oh, you talking about going to
to
different drugs?
Yeah, you
No,
got
I'm
too
not talking
much
about the
other shit
hustle
out
itself.
here, man. The hustle is way worse than it was.
The hustle and the game been the same. You been had the snitches. You been had.
Yeah, you been had all that.
That's why I came out. That's
Yeah.
what I threw in my hustle card. In the end, when I started realizing, like, boy, these motherfuckers really don't play fair. You catch what I'm saying? It could be you don't know a person until you and him or you and her being put in a compromised situation where something's at risk. Other than that, we don't know what our limitations is. If a person ain't being tested.
You don't know the limitations of nothing when you getting money. Because the only thing you think about is money. It ain't no limitation on money. It ain't nothing on money but money. But see, the thing is,
Then Alpo kill Rich?
man, let me tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you what changed.
Nigga, did Alpo kill Rich?
I don't know who Apple is.
Alpo killed Rich then.
Apple killed Rick. I don't know nothing about that, but I do know in the game when you making the money, it's all about the money. And the more you make, the more you go be about it. And that's how it is. And I don't care what nobody else tell you. When you making that money,
family and friends fall out over money.
everybody fall out over money. And the more you make, well, see, I didn't though. Me and my family was tight knitted when I was here, when I was at home. Like my family is my backbone, cause my family it's like they do everything mostly together, and I love that about it. Even though, like I said, my roads take me different ways now, but the backbone of family is what helped me build the type of empire that I was building when I was in the game. Like
So
everything I
let
did
me
was-
pose a question.
That's why I think I lasted so long, because I was so into family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we just did it all, and everything we want to do, we go to beaches, we'll go here, we'll go there. You know what I mean?
So you just enjoyed yourself. They
Yeah.
didn't make you last long. I think
Well, you know, when you got a good heart in the game, it did. Because like I said, vicious is because, you know, I'm in the gray area. You always gotta be vicious when you talking the type of money that I was making.
you
in
can't
the
be
game.
scared. You ain't got to be
scared.
you ain't got to be
I'm
vicious,
not-
but you can't be scared.
I'm not the one that's just out here and you wouldn't know that it's going on. Put it like that. And I can talk about this now because I'm nowhere near the light. But when I was in the game, like I said, it was more of a structural thing for me. You know what I'm saying? I built the business out of it as well. And then when I went to prison, I looked at it as like, I'm back here, my life gone, and I did it for the good time. For everybody to have a good time to be around me.
That'd
That's
be the
what I look-
trade-off.
And that'd be the trade-off. And once I looked
Once
at
you
it-
look at it,
once I looked at that part,
When you
that was
look
the
at
trade-off,
hindsight,
that goddamn only thing I'm
it
doing-
ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it. And then so now I gotta re-instruct. So I just took the prison to
So-
re-instruct my brain.
So check it out. I caught my first crack charge, man. School started on a Wednesday. Sled ran in my house that Friday. It was my senior year. I ran for a couple of days because I'm young. I fuck up money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's the project. You go down there with $10 in the morning, you know what I'm saying?
about
About
400.
at the end of the night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't smoke, drink, ate, and everything
Ate the
else.
food.
Now tomorrow you can start off fresh and get all the way off. It was that easy, so people just fuck up. You know, disrespect the hustle, then respect the money. But you can't invest all that energy and time into it, cause like you say, at the end of the day, it don't come back twofold, or it don't even come back onefold. I ran, like I said, a couple of days. I went and did my time, came back out, and once I looked at it on hindsight, I caught them 1 to 6 years for a sack here and there, a sack every day, something to eat, and you know what I'm saying. It wasn't worth it.
It ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it. But you know, like I said, the good time was good. You know what I mean? I wouldn't take nothing back on the mirrors. I wouldn't change nothing that I done because I did it to do
Cause
it.
we ain't got nothing to compare to.
You know what I mean?
Let's face the truth. I always said the same thing. Man, I wouldn't change nothing. But that's coming from a perspective based off that's all we know. If we had a totally different situation, man, or had the power to do, like, You know, some people focus on money. Man, give me $1 million when I'm born. You know what I'm saying? And well, you know, if everybody could pick, yeah, everybody will do better with themselves. But just going through what they're going through, yeah.
Man, that's how you feel. I wouldn't change nothing that I've been through.
Yeah, because you ain't got nothing to compare to.
I got a lot to compare to.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You ain't got a different life to compare to. Only thing you know is your life.
Well, then, why would I want to change? That's what I'm saying. So, like I said, in my
Boy, you
life,
shallow.
I wouldn't change nothing. You trying to trick the brain, but the truth is, in my life, I wouldn't change nothing.
Well, let's put it like let me tiptoe around your conversation a little bit more. A lot of people given the opportunity to better change a lot of things in their life, even though they grateful for what they been through, the character and who they is, with the character builder. If they had the opportunity just to go back, talk to God, say, I'm gonna start you at this point right here, and I'm gonna change this right here for you. A lot of people would change something.
I ain't saying it. I ain't saying about what other people would do. I'm talking about.
That's why I said
me.
majority of people. You might not fall into that realm of majority of people.
I ain't gonna fall in that realm if I'm sitting here telling you that I went and changed that. If I'm telling you, if in 2008, before I left the street, and I told you, damn you, or I ain't mess with you no more, I meant it. If I did you wrong, I meant it. If I sold rule, I did whatever I did it. I own up to that. I did my time for it so I could talk about it. I done did all this.
So you say that out of acceptance, or you say that out of?
I don't care about your acceptance. I'm just letting you know I'm free.
I'm saying for you. So
people
you
that done got hit, shot, hurt, kicked, jumped on, or whatever.
They deserved it.
I done did it. We don't move on past it. You know. That's it, bro. I don't feel sorry for nothing I done did, because in that time, what I was doing.
So you in your life, you ain't never thought about something. Let me pose the question.
Go ahead.
In your life, you ain't never had a situation, argument, a scuffle, whatever, and come back later on and be like, bro, you know what? I was wrong.
No.
My apology.
No.
So you can't accept your faults.
No.
Why you horrible? And you told me I ain't shit last week.
You call it what you want. I call it this right here. I call it whatever we went through when we was growing up, we went through.
We just need to eat it.
We both need to eat it. Because we grown now, and they used to dwelling on the past. Whatever I did in the past made me the man I am today. So if I change at the end of the day, it don't tell me how I would have came out. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't too big.
That's just how I look at it. I look at it like what you go through, no matter what it is, whatever had your back against the wall to do what you did when you was younger, or coming through to who the be you is, the great person you is today, and as long as you change to be a better you, I wouldn't change it because it wouldn't make me better me. It wouldn't make me who I am today. That's what I'm saying.
I have went back in life and realized I wronged some people. And if we in a situation where we could talk, I could told quite a few people, hey man, situation, blah, blah, blah. My apologies, all wrong. Yeah, I'm not too big to sit there.
I'm not gonna run you down and tell a person I'm sorry,
who said they gonna run them down?
That, bro, what you talking about, bro?
Just to run into somebody and y'all talking to one thing to another.
Well, y'all ain't gotta bring that up. Y'all both know y'all was younger when y'all went through that. Yeah, bro, I was wrong. And you bring back old wounds to me, bro. I think we still got smoke. You know what I mean? I've been for you to just let it go. Like if you see me in the mall and I might have robbed you or did something wrong, you know, back in the day, just let it go. Go and get your shoes and get out of there. Because even though I'm not on that time no more, don't make it that time no more. That's all I'm saying. Let it be. You know, in my mind, I did wrong. You know, we both know that. We don't gotta, you know what I mean? We grown now. You ain't seen me in 10, 12 years. I ain't seen you. They let it go. Because only thing they gonna do
if you robbed me 10 years ago.
Yeah. And then I ain't seen you no more.
And we bump heads now and you had that type of attitude, it gonna boil down who get the pistol out first.
Why?
Yeah, cause you had to be you totally disrespectful with the lip.
Hi. I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that. But
first, I'm gonna give you the option to say, let me put my gun off you, you take your gun off you, and let's just sit there and see how good them hands is.
Well, I like that option. But what I'm saying is, If I robbed you 10 years ago and
I want my money back.
We have to be in Foot
I missed my
Locker,
light bill that
and
day.
we
When you
passed each other,
robbed me,
and
I
we
missed my
passed
light
each
bill
other,
pay.
and we passed
My
each
baby
other.
mama lights went off.
I'm talking, sir.
I ain't forgot about that.
I'm talking, sir.
Huh?
I'm talking.
The wick milk spoiled.
If you pass me,
I'm gonna tell that tater, I still on you.
you shouldn't have to look. You shouldn't have to bring up something that happened 10, 12 years ago. So you gonna throw everything
So-
that you
so- so-
everything that you don't got.
let me turn
over
around.
in
Let
the
me-
last 10, 12 years now. You
let me
gonna
turn
throw it all
around.
away.
Let me turn it around.
Turn around.
I robbed you, got away with it 10 years ago.
And I ran into you.
You ran into me.
Right. But when I seen you,
Pull my gun out.
you need it. You need it, boy. You need it. Nah. 10 years ago, 12 years ago, if you did something to me, cuz I don't forgive you for it.
No, you ain't.
I don't forgive you.
No, you ain't.
I forgave you.
No, you ain't.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. If you don't did something to me, I forgive you for it. I can honestly say that.
That
bro.
conversation gonna be under 20 words.
Pretty much. But it ain't gonna be under 20 words of it happening, bro.
Larry, Phillip, and Josh. 5 apiece. What the fuck you talking about? 5 apiece.
You gotta say anything on air. You know that.
5 apiece.
5 feet on the head. Nah, man, I ain't that type of person. I'm a good guy. But listen, yo, before we add
I
out
see you
on
got,
King
I see you
Talk
got your
Talks-
church shirt on.
You got my shirt?
It's all churchy. You give me a vibe of a modern
Man,
deacon.
listen. Hey, don't hate the coordination.
It
player.
look like you been sneaking
Don't hate the
over.
coordination,
It look like you
player.
been sneaking over Sister Margaret and Sister Crystal Howe. Huh? Sister Crystal, she supposed to be on the youth choir.
I don't cheat, brother.
Huh? That's not cheating, cause Sister Margaret been married for 40 years to Oscar. And Oscar good
King
too.
Talk Podcast.
Oscar
We
did the
glad y'all
ground
shot in
molding in
with
the
us
church.
today on another episode. We glad. We trying to do everything we can to get this thing going on the right track.
I can't tell a man I'm sorry, but he want to explain the episode to you.
Yes, I'm spending
Look
the
him,
episode.
y'all ride it out with us.
Always ride it out.
You
with
see what
me.
I'm saying? Cause
'Cause we getting
everything gonna blow. So when it blow, you know what I'm saying?
You gonna be right along with
you,
us.
you need to be with us. Enjoy the ride and the experience while we taking that ride.
Yeah,
You catch what I'm
we
saying?
trying to get it together, man.
I
We
got
working
it.
on it.
I got it together.
You do
You see
not
what I'm
got
saying?
it together, bro.
I got it
You
together.
don't got it together.
Man, hey, look at him. They told me I look like Denzel on camera, man.
That's why you ain't got it together. You do not
Huh?
look like Denzel. You do not, bro. I'm gonna tell you something though.
You look,
But
you look
but
like that dude out of
They,
PJ.
they did say it though. If
You
I
look-
lose this side of my beard right here and my little mustache, I can go for one.
One who?
I ain't gonna tell you, cause then you gonna hate on it. I ain't gonna tell you, cause you'll hate on it. I can go for a Scudder King.
You got baby all in the trunk, nigga.
Who got baby all in the trunk? I ain't got no baby all in the trunk. My baby all on the seat. nigga.
But you ain't gonna disrespect the baby in the trunk.
Hey, my baby all on the seat, nigga.
Hey,
Hey, you know
hey,
what?
if she get in, you just go ahead and scrub her with it in the face.
Hey,
Hey, dang.
shout out to King Talk Podcast. Shout out to you. All love.
I got a good one.
Please hit like and subscribe. We coming along soon, baby. Just stay with us. I promise you, we gonna get there.
If you like these productions, man, mess with my boy on Woodruff Road, man. Feel good beats, man. Feel do it all, man. Music, videos.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out.
Good and stay out the way. You catch what I'm saying? He ain't got to be boastful and get out there and try to get all in your face, but he gonna give you good quality work. Get at my boy.
Yes, sir. King Talk Podcast.